Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. There is a poker run coming up, including Jeeps and motorcycles, which it's always been motorcycles, but this year we're going to add Jeeps. Joining us in the studio with the DuBois County Motorcycle Club is Sylvester Voegerl. Right. Also joining us is Roy Rogers. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Okay, now this is an event that you hold every year.
Every year.
Let's get the dates and stuff out of the way first. When is it? Where is it? And that kind of thing.
Okay, it's September 29th, and we meet and take off from the Eagles Lodge in Huntingburg on whatever street that is, on 64th.
6th Street and 64.
Yeah,
either one.
6th Street and 64. It'll last approximately 4.5 hours, the ride does, and we end up back at McAdoo's in Jasper for a meal and prize giveaways and all that. It costs $14 a person to enter, and you get a free T-shirt for the $14.
Okay, so everybody that pays $14.
Right.
If I show up with a Jeep and I've got 3 people in it, it's $14 each. But we each get a T-shirt.
If they want to participate in the poker run.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just ride and not pay, but
Yeah.
why wouldn't you do the poker run?
Well,
Right.
right.
Why not?
And if you want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Now, this is really the motorcycle club does this, the DuBois
Right,
County
the
Motorcycle
DuBois
Club. So
County
it's always been motorcycles
Right.
until this year?
Right. This is the first year that we've done that we're doing it, because we've had requests for it.
Mm-hmm.
We have members that have Jeeps and motorcycles. We have members we do have a few members that don't even have motorcycles, but they have Jeeps, and they wanted to participate, and they have in the past. We've never told anybody they couldn't do it,
Okay.
But this time we thought we'll put it out there because Jeeps are very popular, and we thought, well, we'll try it and see how it works. The Jeeps and the motorcycles will go in 2 separate directions.
Okay.
It'll be 2 separate rides. We won't mix them up because of on the road it kind of gets iffy with, let's just say we had 50 Jeeps and 100 motorcycles or something like that. That's a lot of people in a line on a
If you
highway.
try to keep them together, that's
Right.
that's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Now, and if I would show up in an old pickup truck, would you still let me go?
Sure.
Pay
we
your
let
Just put me at the end of the line, wouldn't you?
Pay your $14.
No.
Depends on what kind of truck. We might put you at the head of the line.
Yeah, we might let you lead.
All right. Now, the DuBois County Motorcycle Club puts this on.
Right.
And why do you put this on? What do you do with the funds?
We do it to benefit our Toys for Tykes program.
Okay.
We work throughout the year. We start out with a poker run in June.
June is
June,
the
we
first
started
one,
with
called the
poker run.
honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't have it, and we started it just for an extra opportunity.
Right.
And there's not a lot going on in June, so it's a perfect time to have a ride. You get into the summer months, and every weekend you could go somewhere to ride. So we done the one early in June, and just as more fundraising.
Okay.
Right.
And it all goes to Toys for Tykes.
It all goes to our Toys for Tykes program, which we raise money during the year. We buy new toys, new clothes, whatever is on the list that we get from TriCap Family
We'll get a
and
wish
Children's
list
Service.
from them. So we're not duplicating so much, but not every group that contributes, they can't buy everything. Well, we can't buy everything either. So if they give us a wish list for us to purchase, then it just works better.
Yeah.
And it all goes to the TriCap program that they do where
Right.
they give toys to their families.
Right.
Toys, clothes,
They're
essentials.
the ones, they know who needs it. We
Yes.
don't,
Right.
It's just our way of getting it to the right people.
Now, let's talk about the poker run. Why do people do motorcycle clubs? Why do your members do the poker run? What's the idea behind it? What do they like about it?
It's a chance to get out and ride with all your friends, have a good day riding, plus a little bit of incentive, a chance of, and this says first place $400. We'll probably pay back about 10 places. The worst you could do would get your money back.
Right.
But there'll be increments in between, so it's not just a one-shot deal.
And
But it's
we-
a chance to ride.
Right. And we have a gaming license, we have liability insurance, we are fully taken care of on that thing. So if we would get all the riders that we need, like last year, to get rid of every T-shirt last year, we would have had 430 riders.
Okay.
And that would be great to have that. And this year, I don't know how many sponsors we're going to have because they're not all in yet. But if we would get 430 riders, we would give $1,000 away that day.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
we can
it
give
increments up as compared
Yeah.
to the amount of riders.
But first prize is $400, guys.
Guaranteed.
$400.
And basically, a poker run is you make 5 stops, you get 5, you get dealt 5 cards, right? And whoever's got the
Right. Only we don't use cards anymore.
Okay.
We use actually poker chips, and we have 5 different color poker chips, and each different color is worth a certain amount of points.
okay.
And we actually have the black chip is minus 15 points. So,
Is that like?
but the lowest hand gets, worst hand gets the prize too. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now these are chips drawn at random.
drawn at random.
Okay,
we
so
have,
now,
we have a
like-
bag, and you reach in the blind, pull out a chip. We'll have you hand your poker run card to somebody that will write it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll hand it back to you. You put it back wherever you want to put it, and you go to the next stop. Somebody
Right.
else will write it down.
And we try to make the stops interesting in places that people want to go, and where they can accommodate. Like we always have at least one gas stop, because some of the guys' bikes don't hold as much gas as the others, and stuff like that. And we try to go, just something interesting. We do a lot of running. I haven't set the ride up this year yet. We do a lot of riding down along 62 and 66, down along the Ohio River, and just down toward Tell City. Sometimes we go up to Paoli and up in that area. We go west sometimes, and not as much west. There's just not as many places to go to. But we'll set up an interesting route, and we try to and we stay off the interstates, and we pretty well even stay off the big state highways. We do a lot of winding around, and we make it interesting as we can.
I always think it's nice to sit on your front porch and watch you guys go by, because you see a couple of motorcycles, you see a couple more, and then it's just like it never ends. It's just
Yeah.
kind of fun to
We
do
have
that.
people waving at us, hollering at us
Yeah.
where we go by. They'll hear the first one, and then they'll start looking, and here comes 50, 60, 70 motorcycles.
Well, that's like this year we're going to have the Jeeps in there, and there was a Jeep ride for the Bird's Eye Fest that's coming up this week, but they were having their Jeep crew or their crews in, and it was made up of pickup trucks and Jeeps and different types of cars and everything. And they went past my house there, and I stood there and watched every one of them.
Yeah. It's a neat thing.
You might see something you never seen before.
It's $14 per person that participates, okay? And you can be in somebody else's vehicle.
Sure.
You don't have to have a motorcycle.
Nope.
Okay. But if there's
Don't have to be a member.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the motorcycle club. What do you guys do normally throughout the year?
Well, we keep busy. I mean, we ride on our own, of course, and everything like that. But we mentioned the honeysuckle ride, and then during Strassenfest, we sponsor the chili cook-off, the Jeep show. What they had this year, they had the hamburger contest.
Hamburger contest,
and,
chili contest.
Chili contest, the bike show. We sponsor that all down by the Schrader complex down there. So we spend a day doing that. All
have
the
to-
money we raise there.
It
goes
takes
to
us a
the
little
same
bit of
thing,
time
you
to
know?
prepare sometimes for some of this, so everybody's got their ducks in a row that
Yeah.
we can pull it off fairly uneventful.
Yeah.
Now, there's the Du Bois County Motorcycle Club.
Right.
And there's a bait.
Right.
They're two separate things, but you're kind of the same.
We're-
you work together, right? Does
We
that make
work
sense?
together.
Yeah.
ABATE is American Bikers Aim Toward Education. It's our motorcycle rights organization for the state of Indiana. It's in other states too, but that's for the state of Indiana. And I belonged to that for 23 or 24 years, something like that. I don't know. I don't know how long Roy.
I've been in
belonged to
5
it.
years
Yeah.
in ABATE.
Yeah, but it's just that's the one that lobbies for us for our rights.
A lot of legislative work.
A lot of legislative work.
Even
It's
all
very-
the way to Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.
And so that is the ABATE members. And then we used to do stuff like this under the ABATE thing, but the new laws that came along with the gaming and stuff like that made it basically illegal for us to do things the way we were doing them. So we decided to get legal, do it right. Don't worry about somebody looking over our shoulder and coming after what we do.
We don't have to contact them if we want the insurance for that day or basically their permission or their flyers. We just do it on our own, and
Yeah.
they are happy to
Yeah.
let us run, and we just run with it.
So we're separate from ABATE under the DCMC umbrella, where we have all of our liability and stuff like that.
What's the makeup of the Du Bois County Motorcycle Club? Is it? Do you have to have a Harley? Is it?
Oh, no,
no,
we
heck no.
you have, and if you could get a motor up on one wheel, we'd probably let you. ride with us if you wanted to. But
Yeah.
no, we have every kind, every make.
Yeah.
He's got two different ones. He has a Harley and a Victory.
Okay.
I ride a Volkswagen. My wife rides a Yamaha, but we've got Hondas, Suzuki.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you ride a sport bike, that's fine. If that's what
We'll
you want
make
to ride.
fun of you, if you're not riding what
we
we
razz
ride.
back and
you
forth
know?
a little bit, and
But
it's all in fun.
and they
Yes.
make fun of me,
Yeah.
back and forth, so it
We
don't
had
make any difference.
the float in the Strassenfest parade,
Yeah.
and we had 3 different brands on the float.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
we did the
And
parade.
that was a great float.
That was the first time we did the parade since 2005.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do it for a bunch of years, and then we just never could get everything together.
We've got
And I think what really helped is we gained a bunch of new members in the last couple of years, and they're younger. And they got new ideas, and that was one of their ideas, and we said, "Yay, let's go for it!"
We'll try it once.
And
see
they
how it
did a
works.
lot of the legwork and the hard work too, so that helps.
Okay,
Me and
now-
Roy we're getting old.
You just run the poker run. You just,
This is I chair this part of
Yeah.
it, the poker run and the t-shirts.
And the
stuff.
T-shirts. We
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
do T-shirts without him. He's the T-shirt man.
and you have a ton of sponsors on the T-shirts, and
Right.
that's why you can give everybody a T-shirt
That's
for
right.
just this low price, 14
Because
bucks.
all these
Yeah.
sponsors, that we got here, they're the ones that actually supply the T-shirts. We sell the T-shirts to them, but we don't give them all to them. And then it's actually advertising. We're selling an advertising program, and then everybody comes. We have them hanging up on a display. They're at the Eagles that morning. They pay their $14. They go over there. They can take any kind of T-shirt they want off there for.
Pick your back sponsor if you want to.
Yeah,
Because I got
if you're a
certain
fan
sponsors,
of,
I just like the shirts.
If you're a
and that's
fan
what
of
I go-
Old National Bank, you can get one of those. If you're a fan of Midwest Cafe, you can get one of those. That's just 2 of our sponsors. And you can get one of those. And if you want extra T-shirts, we'll sell you an extra T-shirt too.
But you're not going to run out of T-shirts.
We haven't yet, but I'd love to.
That'd be great.
We have-
Let's hope you do. This
We
year.
have a couple bags left over this year from last year, but
Yeah.
that's not a lot of shirts.
Yeah.
After this is over, several of the wives will take them to their workplaces, and people gobble them up. They
Right.
know what they are. $5 for a T-shirt. They
Yeah.
go, oh well, I can't go to town and buy a T-shirt. But they don't beat them up either. You'll see them out on the street, and they'll still be nice-looking shirts. They just
This
like
has been going on for 25 years, and you can go out there and you'll walk in a factory sometime, and you'll see a T-shirt on somebody's back, a business that doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe, I still got a Dos Ombros T-shirt at home from when he had that place down the road here.
Now, you don't need to pre-register for this
No.
poker run. You just
Show up.
show up that morning.
Show
Show up,
You don't,
have
even want, you don't
breakfast.
even want them to contact you.
I
ahead of time.
don't
Just
want
show
them
up.
to they can
Helps-
call me and I'll tell them how to get there or whatever.
Okay.
But
help support
no.
the Eagles.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it starts at the Eagles.
Right.
To show up
Right.
that morning on the September 29th, they need to sign in at 9 a.m. to noon.
9 a.m. to noon.
Okay.
And in that time, they can eat breakfast there and,
Okay.
and have fun talk to their friends and buddies.
Run to the
meet
bathroom,
new
put on their
people.
brand new
Yeah.
shirt they just got,
Yeah.
if they want to.
The Eagles is very important to our program too. We've been working with them for about 7-8 years now, something like that, and they're very important to our program. And they help us gather toys also.
They'll
And,
have a drop-off box.
yeah, and their
During the
members
season,
participate on.
If
in
anybody
that.
wants to drop off a new toy, that's fine.
Yeah.
And we'll come and pick it up.
Yeah.
And this is a Saturday.
This
Is
is a
correct?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Thank
It's
you.
a Sunday.
All right, good.
This is a Sunday.
Sunday, September 29th.
Right.
Starts at the Eagles. It's the
Right.
New Boys County Motorcycle Club Poker Run.
Right.
But you don't have to be a motorcycle.
With
This year it's
Jeeps this
motorcycles
year.
and Jeeps.
Yeah.
Or if I show up with a Ford Taurus, you'd let
That's
me know.
fine.
I'd let you
Okay,
in
but
with
you would say some things, I'm sure. Okay.
We pick on you a little bit, yeah.
And it all goes to benefit Toys for Tykes, the
Right.
program that you then donate all of that to TriCap.
And any money that we raise, because we do generate,
Okay.
we generate more money than we actually spend on toys, and so the rest of the money goes to the food banks. We got three different food banks in the county that we donate to, and we have been doing some sponsorship at Freedom Reigns here in Jasper also.
They need money too.
They need
so
money too.
Last
So
year
we try to get our money where it helps at least children or families.
and it stays
Yeah.
in the county.
And, well, through TriCap,
Well, yeah.
it covers whatever TriCap covers.
That's
There's a
right,
little
like
bit of
3
Warwick
counties.
and Spencer
Yeah.
County there. but we don't care, because it's for the children, and 90% of it's probably in DuBois County.
All right, well, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
We've had as our guest Sylvester Voegerl, who is the chairman for the Poker Run,
For that
and Roy
part.
Rogers,
Who is actually vice president of DuBois County Motorcycle Club.
and not to
this
be
year.
Right.
confused with Roy Rogers.
Right.
All right. Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. The DuBois County Motorcycle Club Poker Run is coming up on September 29th. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks
you.
a lot, Bill.
Thank you for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.